Hey guys, this is Pharaoh 2091, and welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations. Last time we left off, well, that was one way to end the investigation. We had freaking Jean Armstrong punch us right in the face. What a bastard. Wouldn't never expected that from him, but, you know, it seems like he might be in some type of cahoots with Furio Tigre, but, I don't know. We gotta see what's up. I mean, Gumshoe did save us, and well, now we're going to take the guys to court. So, now we're just going to go ahead and, well, start the trial. And hopefully, we can acquit Maggie of her supposed crime. Good morning, Mr. Wright. Good morning, Maggie. So, what do you think is going to happen today, sir? Yesterday's session didn't go so well, and then ended on a giant mystery. That's true. And we still haven't solved a single part of it yet. Are you okay, Nick? Huh? Oh, yeah, of course. I saw that! That little flash of doubt in your eyes! No, that wasn't doubt. That was, determination. Why don't I believe you? It's nearly time, Maggie. You better get going to the defendant's seat. Roger, don't let me down, Mr. Wright. I'm counting on you. More pressure. Hey, pal! Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Quit stressing Maggie out! She doesn't need that! How did you know she was stressed? I was watching through the doorway. Oh. You look like you lost a case already. Show a bit of confidence, will you, pal? Here, maybe this will help. Huh? Have you taken up aromatherapy too? Not in a million years, pal. Don't tell me you don't remember this thing. Come to think of it, that doesn't look like one of those aromatherapy bottles. This is a small bottle that was turned up in Trey Bien's kitchen a couple of days ago. Oh yeah, right? Remember how we examined it? We're like, oh, there's one bottle that doesn't match anything. Once again, they have to show us a flashback. Okay, yeah, we've seen this already. I know, blah blah, okay, we don't know what it is, doesn't have a smell, okay. We finally got the analysis results back from the lab. So? What is it? Is it a poison? I'm afraid not, pal. It's medication. Medication? Yeah, for ears. Topical use only, apparently. For ears? You mean... Yeah, it's the medication Glenn Elg was using for his ruptured eardrum. What was Glenn Elg's ear medicine doing in a kitchen? I really hope it wasn't some freaking recipe or ingredient. Ugh. What about the unidentified fingerprints? Anything on that? Someone screwed up, so they only had time to analyze the contents of the bottle. Another hour, they might have gotten something on the prints, but... that's gonna weaken its impact as a piece of evidence. Okay, pal, this is it. Make sure your defense is impregnable today. Got it? Today's trial. I'm gonna expose that guy for what he's done, or my name is a Phoenix Wright. Hell yeah! Let's go ahead and get this started. I'm sure he's all pumped up, ready to go, and everything. Alright, let's get started. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Ready and waiting as always, Your Honor. Very good. Then we'll get underway at once. Yesterday we heard the testimony of Mr. Victor Kudo. He claims to have witnessed the defendant putting a powder to the victim's coffee. However, the witness's testimony is plagued with a number of problems. The mark on the rim of the cup shows that the victim drank from it with his right hand. According to the old man's testimony, he picked it up with his left hand. Yeah, that's true. Thank you, Mr. Godot. Furthermore, according to the witness's account, the victim was listening to the radio with an earpiece in his left ear. Yet, the victim's left eardrum was ruptured, which made him ineffectively deaf in that ear. It's amazing how many contradictions in a single case can have, huh, Nick? Of course. Huh. Allow me to enlighten you, Your Honor. The world, you see, keeps turning, and we must turn with it. You've lost me already, Mr. Godot. Don't let the mysteries of yesterday mystify you today. Where does he come up with these? Like some type of poem book, or... I don't know. Only losers think like that. You've got to change with the times. That's one of my rules. Obviously another one of my many, many, many rules. Are you implying that you've resolved these contradictions? You know the answers to these riddles? The old guy wasn't just throwing seed in here. He was throwing us off the set. Today I'll prove it. Very well. Let the first witness take the stand. Oh no, not him. Oh, that's gonna be fun. And you are? Oh, bonjour everyone! I am Jean Armstrong, the owner and head chef at Le Tribulations restaurant. Enchanté! Yeah, I'm sure everyone's like, oh my god, can I get out of this courtroom right now? Forgive me for asking, witness, but are you a woman? Well, they were blunt about it. Oh la la, monsieur! As you can see, I am the pert and pretty gentleman, no? On the day of the incident, you were in Tribulations' kitchen. Isn't that right? With you, monsieur? What? Everything feels right. Oh, why is he smiling? No, don't smile at that. Ha! Wow, he's totally unfazed. Doesn't anything intimidate this guy? Very well. Your testimony, please, witness. Please tell the court what happened that day of Tribulations. Oui, volontiers. Oh, God. Alright. So, let's figure out what happened at Tribulations. When it all happened, there were just 2 customers in my restaurant. I remember I was experimenting with some new art decors that day. Like having a large meal between the tables, for example. Oui, perhaps that is what the old man was looking at. The cup, the earpiece, and the glasses, it would have been everything in reverse, no? What the hell? Mirror? Oui, un grand mirror. The most enormous mirror. What? Why tell me now? Come on! And suddenly the mystery disappears. How are you not unfazed with this? Like I said, the world keeps turning, so roll with it. That would explain the coffee cup and the earpiece conundrum. The mirror would have made everything appear back to front. What the hell? It's way too early in the morning for this to be happening to me. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Well, damn it all. Okay. Well, he says that according if the mirror was there, everything should be in reverse. Cup, the earpiece, and the glasses. Well, I want to see something real quick here. Let's check here. I'm gonna look at Glenn Elg's thing right here. So, he had a thing over his left eye, his left eardrum was ruptured. But wait a minute. Didn't he have the... I think there's a problem here. The coffee cup, the earpiece, and the HMD. Let's think back over Mr. Kudo's testimony for a second, shall we? Alright. Okay, we know that. Okay, he was for sure his left ear. Okay. So, to summarize, we were told both the HMD and the earpiece were on the victim's left side. Now, if Mr. Kudo saw that as a reflection in the mirror, then it should be on his right side. See, both the HMD and the earpiece were actually on the victim's right side. However, it's not the case because we looked at the photo. Exactement! You see, monsieur? Now that you think about it, it is not so hard, no? Unfortunately, that's where we ran into a monumental contradiction of the facts. If Mr. Kudo really did see everything in a mirror, why is it the HMD is now on the wrong side of his head? Oh boy, here we go. Order! Order! Mr. Wright is correct! If the witness genuinely observed the victim reflected in a mirror, then we would expect the victim's eyepiece to have been on over his right eye. Objection. Very good. How bitter. Trite, you should have a taste. You should have a taste of this bitterness. It'll calm you down in no time. Are we talking about your coffee, or something completely different here? You don't understand the way the witness thinks. How he thinks? You remember this, I presume? The I broke the vase sorry apology letter? I mean, Mr. Kudo's sworn testimony? Exactly. The old man has one very grievous habit, other than throwing seeds. The more of an impression someone makes, the more muddled his mind makes it. And what's the most striking thing about Mr. Elg? Clearly it's the victim's eyepiece. And that's my point. The old man strikes again. Mr. Elg's HMD made a big impression on the old man. Oh, now we're playing his theme. I saw the earpiece on those newfangled spectacles he was wearing. Oh yes, they're on both on his left ear. Do you hear? His left ear. Why the hell do you have to repeat that? We know that. Oh, they turn off the theme. Okay. Ha! Well, Trite. Ugh. That's the worst but best impression of Kudo ever. Wow, I really thought he was old seedy for a minute there. Godot's good. Enough. I must agree that yesterday's witness was irresponsibly rash in much of his testimony. Bad luck, Nick. Looks like the boil of a contradiction you found is just a rash. That's disgusting imagery. A mirror can't be beaten by a handful of seeds. Or can it lie? So, what exactly was the old man looking at? Fill us in, Mr. Armstrong. Go on, tell court. We're all ears. Oui, I can explain. Please, if you look at the plans of my restaurant. Okay. Now we're gonna hear about the mirror. Hello, is everyone sitting comfortably? La mirror, it was the middle of the restaurant, dividing the two halves. There is only one seat from which you can have seen an image of the victim. That was the seat at the table next to the victims. That was where the old man was sitting. After the terrible incident occurred, I moved the mirror so it was not in the way. But naturally, I did not touch anything else. I see no problems with the explanation we just heard. From the table next to the victim, Mr. Kudo could have seen the victim in the mirror. What a naughty little coquette I am, confusing all the men like this. Don't worry about it. We can keep up, except for the guy breaking out in a cold sweat over there again. Ugh, I hate that guy. You say he didn't touch anything else apart from the mirror. Are you quite sure about that? Volunteer, of course. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, if you please. Okay, well... Okay. Well, here's one thing here I kind of want to look at here. He says that the seat where he was at was... according to the floor plans. Let me take a quick look at the floor plans. I just already had them here anyway. Okay. So he says that the table left of the victim was where he was sitting because the mirror will be right there. Once again, why the hell is they even designed putting a mirror right in the middle of the restaurant? Ugh. Okay, well, something doesn't seem right here. No, that's not right. Look at the crime photo, and hold on a minute. No, the crime photo doesn't match what the hell he's saying, and we'll present why. This piece of evidence contradicts with the testimony we have heard, Your Honor. The crime photo? Yes, this photo clearly shows something that theoretically should not exist. What on earth do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? Should not exist? Sounds like you're describing yourself, Trite. Now then, if the defense would please clarify its statement, what is something that should not exist in this photo? Well, if they want to say that Mr. Kudo was sitting right here, and the mirror was like right here, and that's how he saw the reflection, that's not possible because Kudo said he dropped the vase on his table. This one is still intact. So obviously something's up here. I think it's pretty obvious that this is what should not be in this picture. The vase? What possible connection does that have with this witness's testimony? Your Honor, I'm telling you that there should have been no vase on this table. Because it very clearly contradicts with this piece of evidence. which should be, although how small it is, or how meaningless it could be, it is Victor's testimony. They say he broke the vase when he got up. There's one thing that was clearly demonstrated by yesterday's testimony. Mr. Kudo broke the vase that was on the table where he was sitting. And yet, as the court can see, there was an unbroken vase on a table next to the victim. Why? Because Mr. Kudo was not, in fact, sitting at the table next to the victim at all.
Objection.
Don't be an idiot, Trite. That's impossible. That's the only one Kudo could have seen the victim's reflection from. Exactly. Oh boy. There's only one conclusion we can draw from this contradiction. There was no mirror in Tribulations that day. Your testimony, Mr. Armstrong, is an elaborate lie. Mon Dieu! Don't lie. Don't try to confuse the court, Trite. Obviously, the witness cleared up the vase, while the police were taking their time getting to the crime scene. Unfortunately, Mr. Godot, that doesn't quite work for me. Mr. Armstrong already testified to the contrary. In his own words, I did not touch anything else except the mirror. Yeah, we got you. And he's drinking coffee like no other. Well, witness, what do you have to say for yourself? I was right. There was no mirror in the restaurant that day. In light of this revelation, we return back to the original problem. Why did the victim have an earpiece in the ear which he couldn't hear? Ha! You only get one shot in life. There's no turning back. If you want to claim that the mirror wasn't there, Trite, then this problem's all yours. How do you explain what the old man saw? If I can answer this, I'll be that much closer to the truth. I can feel it. Are you gonna be okay? Can you really solve this contradiction, Nick? There's more than just this one contradiction, Maya. What do you mean? Remember what Maggie told us? There was another man at the victim's table. And there was a sample CD on the victim's table. It all files in the face of Mr. Kudo's testimony. And I think I know the reason why nothing in this case is adding up. Well, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer. Yes, Your Honor. The reason behind all the contradictions in Mr. Kudo's testimony is simple. We'll find out next time, guys. So, as usual, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for Let's Play Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations. I'll see you guys later.